Good evening. Why are we practicing medicine Buddha? Healing ourselves and others. Okay? Why do we need to heal ourselves? To have healthy and long life so we can practice. Why practice? To reach enlightenment. Why reach enlightenment? Pardon me? To ease our suffering. What else? To benefit to others. So we are practicing in order to benefit others. Is that right? Yeah. So, like any other things, medicine with a practice, we can have different motivations for engaging in practice. We could come with the motivation that, so I am healthy, I am happy. Of course, we all want to be healthy, we all want to be happy. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. To wish well-being and to have a life that is healthy and fulfilling, joyous, flourishing. Of course, that's, as His Holiness the Dalai Lama will say, that is our birthright. Everyone wants to be happy and healthy. Nothing wrong with that. But if the motivation to do this practice is just that, that motivation is quite narrow, quite limited. So that's what may be called engaging in this way, maybe engaging in the practice with the mindset of the initial level practitioners. Remember the three, in the Lamrim, 3 levels of practitioners are explained. Initial level, middling level, and the advanced, the great or the advanced level. What distinguishes these 3 levels? It is the motivation, it is the intention. What is the intention, motivation that's driving us to engage in the practice, any given, including medicine Buddha? If it is only for our well-being, and that actually, if that well-being is very limited to just this life, it's even questionable if it qualifies as the Dharma practice. Yeah? The minimum of what goes into the genuine Dharma practice is to let go of this very narrow adherence, grasping attachment to just this life's gains. Initial level practitioner is at least looking for well-being a little bit beyond just this life in the nature, that includes future lives. Now, if we are doing the practice, medicine Buddha practice, so that we can receive the medicine Buddha's blessings, healing blessings, so we are healthy, we live long enough and healthy life, mentally, physically, emotionally. We can engage in practice to free ourselves from the continuing chain of samsara, or the suffering. If the goal is to do this practice through which we'll have healthy and long life that enables us to more effectively practice, to cultivate the path, cultivate inner realizations, like the three higher trainings of ethics, concentration, wisdom, and to overcome, uproot the root of suffering so that we can have the lasting happiness. That is middling. It's not just limited to happiness beyond this life or next life and like that, but it's for irreversibly end the suffering, to have the lasting middling. But if we are practicing with the motivation to some degree, at least with effort, to just have compassion for all beings, love and compassion, all mother sentient beings are just like us, wanting to be happy, to be free from suffering. But if and when they are operating under afflictive emotions, distorted state of mind, despite their wish to be happy, they are unable to enjoy that genuine happiness and well-being. So aware of their predicament, if there is a compassion, the urge to help them in elevation of their suffering, causes of suffering, to help them have that lasting happiness of freedom, then out of that compassion to help all beings, we could see that to be maximum help, more effectively and maximum help to all beings, we can't do it now with our limited knowledge, limited understanding. Even if we are liberated without the omniscient mind, without the full understanding, we can't help all beings. So the maximum benefit for others, if that is what is moving us, if that is even with some effort, contrivedly, with effort, deliberate, with attuning to others, some degree of compassion, compelling us to do something about, aware that at this moment our knowledge, our abilities are limited. We can have a sense that to be of maximum help is possible if our knowledge is complete, if we ourselves are free from all obscurations, not just the afflictive obscuration to liberation, but to the knowledge itself, omniscience. If we become fully enlightened, then our true goal, that is to help all beings with their happiness, with their freedom, we will be in a position to assist most effectively, in the maximum manner, that is possible under the circumstances. And that's the bodhicitta, the aspiration to be fully enlightened, to benefit all beings. To become fully enlightened, to have this long life, good health, so we can practice that can lead to full enlightenment and ultimately to real goal, that is to help all beings. That is the Mahayana motivation. It is this motivation that makes this practice Mahayana practice. Reciting even one round of mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, makes the Mahayana practice. Making a little offering to the Buddha's water offering with respect. From that merit to attain enlightenment, to benefit all beings. That practice, it makes its Mahayana practice. So, motivation is very, very important. And that's why we begin with taking refuge and generating bodhicitta. That is the adjusting our motivation for practice. It's under that then we can see that how we want to practice medicine Buddha, for quickly to become enlightened, to benefit. And that's where then we can invoke the medicine Buddha presence and request with the mantras and receive the healing blessings. Make sense? Okay, so in that case, let's take a moment to settle our body and mind. Just take a few deep breaths, if that helps, to settle our body and mind. Just breathing in some fresh air, but also, if that helps, the transformative, healing, energizing, enhancing blessings of enlightened beings. As we breathe in, just through our nostril, through the pores of our body, entering into us. As we breathe out, just releasing any tensions, certain obstacles to our practice, like afflictive emotions, actions. Clearing, letting it go. And then just take a moment to connect with our motivation. Just as we want to be happy and to be free from suffering, all sentient beings who are our own mothers in one life or another, the most unconditionally cared for us at one time or another, like just the caregivers of this life. They too want to be happy and to be free from suffering. But under the influence of ignorance, afflictive emotions and actions, how despite wish to be happy, they are not, just like us, experiencing the lasting, the genuine happiness. Instead met with the various emotional, physical and other forms of suffering. Aware of this condition of the mother sentient beings, let the compassion unfold and urge to help other beings with their freedom from suffering, including causes of suffering, and to bring happiness and well-being, including the causes of happiness for them. But to do that, how we need to be fully, if we can be fully enlightened, we can do that. So first, let's take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. Take a moment to adjust that motivation, the Mahayana motivation of the bodhicitta. I go for refuge until enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. Let's further specifically focusing on expanding this love, compassion, sympathetic joy or equanimity to boost this Mahayana motivation of bodhicitta. Let's here take a moment to specifically focus on cultivating these four immeasurables. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding close and others distant. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. These four immeasurables, cultivation of four immeasurables, enhancing our bodhicitta motivation to be enlightened to benefit all beings. Here with these four immeasurables, this enhanced urgence, greater urgence for enlightenment to help all beings more quickly, sooner, be able to help. Let's here cultivate this special intention of the bodhicitta. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. And with this intention, let's invoke the Guru Medicine Buddha right above our head, so we can request the blessing and receive the blessings. Healing blessings. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on the moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya essence of all the Buddhas, in the form of Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mudra of granting sublime realizations, rests on his right knee and holds the stem of the arura plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli bowl filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajra position. He is wearing the 3-carat color robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. Now, maintaining as vividly as we can, but most importantly, as deep a confidence, conviction of the Guru Medicine Buddha's presence. When we seek the presence of such enlightened state has no limitations. It is our attuning to such a state. If we can attune to wherever the manifestation of such enlightened state happens. So here, as we have brought the presence above our head, His presence is certainly there. With infinite compassion for us, with deep pledge to help sentient beings with their healing. With that conviction, let's, on behalf of us and all sentient beings, request for the Guru Medicine Buddha's blessings. On page 9, the fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapses, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Let's read the paragraph below so that we can, as we request with the mantras for Guru Medicine Buddha's healing blessings, we can accompany that with these visualizations as mentioned in this paragraph. Granting my request from the heart and holy body of the King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of white light pour down completely, filling my body from head to toe. They purify all my disease and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscuration. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light which I absorb. So with this, to accompany this visualization, let's make the request. The mantra we can recite, a long one, on page 13 first, perhaps with the Tibetanized pronunciation of the Sanskrit mantra, that is the common pronunciation. First long one for 3 times, and then we will do the short ones. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekhaze Guru Betruya Pravarazaya Tathagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teatha Om Bhekhaze Maha Bhekhaze Raja Samungate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekhaze Guru Betruya Pravarazaya Tathagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teatha Om Bhekhaze Maha Bhekhaze Raja Samungate Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekhaze Guru Betruya Pravarazaya Tathagataya Arahate Samya Sambuddha Teatha Om Bhekhaze Maha Bhekhaze Raja Samungate Soha. And let's recite the short one in 3 phases. Teatha Om Bekaze Bekaze Maha Bekaze Bekaze Raja Samangate Swa Teatha Om Bekaze Bekaze Maha Bekaze Bekaze Raja Samangate Swa Teatha Om Bekaze. So as we just read, when we make this request with this recitation of the Medicine Buddha's mantra, it is thus the healer, the great healer, great healer, the healer king, the king of healing, Samagate Swaha, that so be it for it to be, as to accomplish as his the qualities that he represents. So in this way, as we request for the blessings for healing so that we can attain the state similar to him. In 3 phases, just take your time. We will take about 10 minutes, but you can recite as you feel. First the nectars, the lights from his mantra at his heart. This nectar, the healing nectars, emanate with the lights, filling his body, and also the bowl that he is holding in his left hand. The nectars of medicine, healing our ordinary illnesses, nectar of mortality, preventing our untimely death or the obstacles for our longevity. And the nectar of wisdom, clearing contaminations of our mind. This enter into us from the top down, from the head downwards, filling entirely, clearing our illnesses, and the causes of illnesses like the negative karma, negative emotions, including their predispositions, dispelling them like dark waters and like that. Completely our body becomes crystal clear in the nature of the light. We can request on behalf of all the mother sentient beings who are around us and see them also receiving these healing blessings similar way, clearing their negativities. We can take next step where, as we recite this, continue on your own pace as you feel ready. See the nectars then this time entering into us in the form of streams coming down to our feet. From there, as we feel upwards, dispelling our any remaining illnesses, sources of illnesses like our own karmic obscurations, emotional obscurations, including their predispositions, clearing through the pores of our body, the nectars overflowing above our crown, free from such subtler illnesses, negativities. Our body becomes even more radiant, crystal clear, and mind more pure, free from those contaminations. And then we can take the same for all sentient beings. And the third phase, that's just having a sense the root of all our illness and suffering is our own fundamental ignorance, misconception that distorts the reality. By superimposing this concreteness, independent, and this misconception of I and the phenomena, seeing as the darkness, mass of darkness right in the center of chest, as we request the Guru Medicine Buddha's blessing, healing blessings, those nectars in most brilliant color as entering into us through the crown of our head, on the spot transforming that darkness, that fundamental ignorance, clearing our source of illness, suffering from the very root, bringing us in touch with our own primordial purity. See the other sentient beings as we make requests on behalf of them, receiving this blessing in that manner and connecting them with their primordial clarity and purity as well. Tadyata Om Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Raja Samungate Soha, Deata Om Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Raja Samungate Soha, Deata Om Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Maha Bekhatse, Bekhatse, Raja Samungate Soha. Just take a moment. Just sit with its deep essence of the joy arising from knowing that as we sincerely, out of this bodhicitta motivation, Mahayana motivation, sought the Guru Medicine Buddha's blessings for healing, the healing of the causes of suffering, that's negative karma, emotions and so forth. Out of Guru Medicine Buddha's compassion, impartial, infinite compassion, and his deep commitment. Here indeed we have received these blessings, clearing those illnesses, negativities, not just ours, but also Guru's blessing of reaching the sentient beings, others. And let's now receive the Guru Medicine Buddha's presence inseparably with us. On page 14. The Guru Medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into my heart. My mind becomes completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all the Buddhas, as the Guru Medicine Buddha above our head. As the essence of all the Buddhas and manifesting here as the Medicine Buddha. In the nature of that wisdom energy, wisdom light, reduced in size, enters through the crown of our head, at our own chest, in the center of the chest, our own primordial, fundamental aspects of our body, speech and mind, is also manifested in the form of a light, pearl of light. Guru, as this wisdom light, comes and merges into us there, like the water poured into water, becoming of one taste, one nature with our body, speech and mind. And maintaining this inseparable presence, the union with the Guru Medicine Buddha at that deepest level. Let's now dedicate this practice and the merit arising from this practice for the following purposes. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of Medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakened state. May the sublime and precious bodhicitta, not yet born, be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Please take a moment to dedicate these merits for peace, healing, harmony and happiness for all beings. May the enlightened beings continue to guide us, appearing among us in the form of our teachers. Their teachings flourish and teaching holders live long. May there not be more wars, epidemics, natural disasters. Please take a moment to dedicate the practice and the merit arising from this. If there are certain people in your life that you are concerned who may be going through some difficulties with health-wise, relationship, or other occupational challenges and like that, Let's dedicate these merits to them for their healing, for their protection, for their well-being. And let's dedicate the practice as we conclude to long life and good health of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, our teacher. And for that matter, all the other great masters, regardless of what religious tradition they come from, or even those who don't have any particular religion, but are the source of inspiration for love, compassion, peace for many people. May they live long and have good health, and their altruistic aspirations be realized soon. Thank you. Have a good evening.